I'm borrowing your move. Sorry, Conroe.
Anime has become super popular all around the world. People love its cool stories, colorful animations, and characters that you can't forget. As anime keeps getting better at telling stories, there are some super intense fights in shows like Attack on Titan and Hunter x Hunter, and also really interesting mind games in Vinland Saga. Each of these episodes has made a big impact on viewers. People really love them because they tell great stories, make you feel things, and look amazing. Okay, let's not wait any longer. Here are the top 10 anime episodes that had the highest ratings. At the number 10 spot is Perfect Game, from Season 3 of Attack on Titan. In this episode, Erwin shows incredible leadership and gives one of the best speeches in anime to convince his soldiers to bravely charge into certain death so Levi can fight the Beast Titan. In Perfect Game, the Survey Corps is in big trouble. They're trying hard to handle the Titans after Bertholdt gets launched inside the walls and turns into the Colossal Titan. The episode doesn't hold back on showing how tough things are, and it gives us one of the most powerful moments in the whole series. At number 9 we have an episode from Hunter x Hunter called Anger and Light. The creator Togashi's great storytelling is clear. It's about our main hero, Gon, who's been a kind, sweet character throughout the series into a raging, scary monster and fights Pidu with this new level of strength. Gon changes a lot in this episode. He goes from being a happy kid to becoming a kind of monster who only wants revenge, no matter what. This episode is super emotional and really sad, and that's why it's placed at the number 9 spot. For all the Hunter x Hunter fans, here is another episode that has made the list. At number 8, Zero and Rose. In this episode, there's a super intense fight between Chairman Netro and the Ant King Mera. This is one of the best battles in anime history, keeping you at the edge of your seat the whole fight, not even mentioning the amazing animation this fight offers. Before this fight, a lot of stuff happened that made the characters change and brought a lot of drama. The people who made the show, Studio Madhouse, did a fantastic job with this episode. It's got amazing directing, awesome visuals, great music, the way the characters talk is just right, the fighting is really well done, and the whole story behind it is super deep. This episode is a masterpiece. Number 7 from Attack on Titan, the episode From You. 2,000 years ago, this is an amazing episode, and it's also one of the greatest episodes in TV history. In this episode, you get to learn a lot of important things. You find out about where the Titans come from and why some people are disliked for having Ymir Fritz's blood. The episode reveals different parts of the story, and you get to understand why characters are doing what they do. At the end, Eren's speech is really powerful.
Desire to exterminate my people, and it won't end with our island. They won't be satisfied until every last subject of Ymir is dead.
It shows how a scared kid becomes the reason for all the history in Eldia, and the animation in this episode is just amazing. Number 6 is gonna be Memories of the Future. Yet another Attack on Titan episode. We get to dive into Grisha Yeager's memories, and Zeke tries to show Eren that Grisha only thought of him as a tool. But things start to change when Eren and Zeke go to a really important memory. Eren's strong determination and how much he wants to be free really shines in this episode. It's like the biggest twist in the whole series. The people who made the show, Studio Mappa, did a great job telling the story. Memories of the Future is like a masterpiece that makes us see the past and shows how things unfolded into the present time in a really surprising and shocking way.
No, they're not humans. They're devils.
And for number 5 we have Attack on Titan again. The episode Assault. The Scout Regiment goes up against Marley's warriors in a big war. There are some really cool battles, like Eren and Mikasa fighting Galliard's Jaw Titan, Jean taking on the Cart Titan, and Levi attacking the Beast Titan. A huge moment in the 4th season happens in this episode. Armin turns into the Colossal Titan for the first time. And guess what? Hanji comes back in an airship. This show is full of crazy stuff that the fans love. Number 4 is Code Geass, which has one of the best endings to any anime ever. It's so satisfying that it's one of the top-rated anime episodes. Everything that Lelouch did, even the stuff that wasn't clear, finally reaches a conclusion. His clever plan to free Japan from the Empire's rule finally works out. The ending is kind of sad but also kind of hopeful, which fits perfectly for a story about a tricky anti-hero like Lelouch. Code Geass wrapped things up so well that people will probably remember it as a masterpiece of anime for a long time to come. Now it's getting serious.
Yeah, boy.
In the number 3 spot is Avatar. The Last Airbender is called Sazan's Comet, Part 4, Avatar Aang. It's like the peak of everything we've seen in the show. In this episode, Aang uses his avatar powers, which hyped up the whole fan base, and Katara has this amazing, intense fight with Azula. The fight ends with Azula almost losing it. This episode is the perfect way to finish the series because every character and story we've followed gets wrapped up nicely. Sazan's Comet, Part 4, Avatar Aang leaves us feeling so good, and it's a finale that will stay in the minds of its happy viewers for a really long time. Number 2 is from my personal favorite anime, Vinland Saga. The episode end of the prologue is such a lovely and kind of sad ending to the first season of Vinland Saga. It ties up things nicely for the main conflict between Thorfinn and Askeladd. It gets us ready for what's coming next. The episode also shows King Canute's empire starting, and Thorfinn leaving the battlefield behind. The way Thorfinn and Askeladd interact in this episode is really interesting. Even though the whole series is about revenge, end of the prologue surprises us by not giving Thorfinn the revenge he wanted so badly. It was sad to see Askeladd die and Thorfinn to go crazy, but just such a great episode. Finally, what we have all been waiting for, the highest rated anime episode of all time. From the one and only anime Attack on Titan. Midnight Sun is one of those episodes that really messes with your emotions. It shows the aftermath of the big battle in Shiganshia, and we watch as Levi, who's the strongest person around, has to make a super tough choice, save either Erwin or Armin. The people who made the show are really good at using music to set the mood, but in Midnight Sun, they didn't use any music. It matched the sad feeling of the episode perfectly. The actors' voices when they're really upset, and how the episode ends for a few characters, making Midnight Sun one of the top-rated anime episodes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely comment what you think should have been the top 3, and please like and subscribe.